Got home about 12, 1 o'clock, went to bed, and that was my last memory.
On February 20th, 1993, Monique Gray arrived in the ER at Queen of the Valley Hospital in West Covina, California. She was unconscious. Her pupils were fixed and dilated. Paramedics reported she had thrown up and was complaining of a headache. She was also 6 months pregnant. Retired critical care nurse Barbara Ham.
I have to tell you that we didn't think she was going to make it.
Monique was put on life support. CAT scans revealed she had a cerebral hemorrhage, and doctors believed the brain damage would be severe. So they shifted their focus to saving Monique's unborn child.
They wanted to keep the baby alive, and of course, her too, but there were two lives here.
Nurse Ham believed Monique and the baby had only one hope: prayer.
The minute I started taking care of her, I knew I had to pray for her, and I prayed every day. It was almost like a prayer was going through my mind all the time I took care of her. I felt this compelling need to pray for her all the time.
3 days later, two nuns who worked at the hospital came to Monique's bedside and prayed for her. One of the nuns later told Monique what happened that day.
She said after they prayed, a presence entered the room, and she knew without a doubt it was God. She described it to me as it just felt like ultimate love just came into the room. And as soon as she registered that he was there, a voice said to her in her head, "Don't worry, Nikki's gonna be okay." Nikki's my family nickname. And as soon as she heard that I was gonna be okay, she said, I sat up, I looked at them, and I said, "I'm real thirsty, could I have some water, please?" And that was after 3 days of brain dead, no brainwave activity, nothing registered at all.
I was just elated, for one thing, and surprised, because as you said, as we know, they really gave her very little chance of surviving.
Within a matter of days, Monique was taken off life support, and CAT scans showed normal brain function. The staff was astounded.
She became stable enough to be transferred out, and that was a miracle.
3 months later, Monique gave birth to a healthy baby girl. She named her Cassandra. While doctors were baffled, Nurse Ham knew exactly what happened.
We heard that she had delivered the baby, and it was a miracle. I have to say that. It really was.
Today, Cassandra is 21 years old.
She survived all of this, all of that medication, all of that with absolutely no neurological deficits, no medication in her system, which is another miracle in and of itself.
Monique says she doesn't fully understand why God performed this miracle in her life, but she has come to a conclusion.
I may never really know the answer, but the best thing I can do with the gift that I've been given is live my life in the best possible way that I can and share my story, because maybe that's what it's really about.
She's also confident she knows the author of her story.
I know without a shadow of a doubt that God exists. The only reason I'm here today, at the capacity I'm here, is because of Him and His grace.